say SEX.
Sure.
You'll be right. My voice is fine. I hope it stays that way. I mean, I made it halfway through the show. Last time it started at 1 hour. The first time it was a half hour. But let's, so we're talking about these clones and different things. Oh, there's multiple drones living here now, and they're trying to say, here's the thing. When somebody says, well, an alien doesn't have a soul, what is it, a robot? If it's a robot, then it doesn't have to eat, does it? All these little scenarios, use common sense. Whatever you're trying to figure out in the UFO world, don't listen to what they say. I mean, if you see a UFO, oh, that was a shooting star. No, it stopped and then it started again. Oh, that was just your mind. No. Remember what you see and feel and experience at a certain time. Because no matter where you go and how you try to bring it out, they're going to tell you it's a lie, it's not real, and everything else under the sun. You got a great video. Oh, you made that on a program and blah, blah, blah. And then the ones that are made on a program are usually considered, wow, that's so great. The better it is, the less chances it is of being real. I hate to say that. I mean, we have thousands of pictures and videos and stuff. A lot of them are a little bit blurry here and there. But as long as mankind, somebody just wrote me that, but is willing to put their consciousness into a robot or a computer to think they can live through that, well, doesn't that take away from we're all one consciousness? If we're all one, how do you take that consciousness and put it somewhere else? Well, it's mine. Well, yours isn't real if you're connected to the one. Everybody says we're all one consciousness because we can experience the same thing. No, we can't. No two people can experience the same thing on this planet at all at the same level. So how are aliens helping us? They're not. Are they going to do anything for us? Yes, they will. Help us destroy ourselves. That's what they did with Tesla. Tesla's inventions are not helping the planet, not helping the homeless people, not helping the sick people, but it is creating great weapons for war and destruction. It's changing the energy of the planet. So what are we going to do about any of this? Wake up. Hopefully, sometime soon. Look at the facts. Look at what's going down. Trying to make something better? Well, if you got an orange, a tomato, a potato, a grape, whatever, make it better. How do you make something that's perfect better? Man thinks he can. Well, there's no such thing as perfect. It would be perfect if we left it alone, edible to eat and healthy for you if we didn't screw it up. So why are aliens helping us? For no good reason. That's going to help us. And until people see that, I mean, it's still trying to prove that ships are flying over us. And I said, I'm going to do something about that. So I'm writing a book. It's just about done, How to See a UFO. It'll give you the exact way to see a UFO probably within a week or two, or maybe a month if you have to, but you will see one. It's that simple. Here's the thing. All my teachings are based on between, I'd say, 15 and 30 days. You're willing to commit to that time frame, you'll get the experience, you'll see something, whatever it is you're trying for. Because it's your subconscious that doesn't want you to go forward, doesn't want you to be aware, doesn't want a lot of things. We can blame it on Lucifer or the demons, but that's not the only problem. That's only a small part of that problem. What do we need in our life? Family? We believe we do. Children? We believe we do. Now, look at that even. Why do people have children? Why do they feel how many children? Well, we have to have 10, have to have 8. One's going to be a loner, so let's have 2. Well, let's have 3, let's have 4. Can you give that much love to all of them? You say you can. Can you be as loving to each one exactly the same? Of course not. So right there, it already interferes with what one of them is going to learn or how they're going to be. Oh, he's my special one. Oh, that one's my special one. Special? And one of them's not? We create words that don't fit the picture or shouldn't be in the picture when somebody uses them. Families are falling apart every level, and poor children are being mixed and matched with multiple families and parents, same kind, same gender, different agenda, sick agenda, whatever it is. When a man teaches a young girl how to kill an animal, that's perverted, sick, and twisted. I don't care what gun society you belong to, whatever. You're retarded. I'm sorry for that word. Something's wrong in the brain cells. I say I'm crazy. Go insane. I say most people out there are sane, going crazy. Which would you rather be? Well, you might say sane. Well, how long are you going to stay sane in this world? Now, I can only say what I experience, what I know for truth and fact for myself. Yes, you can prove these things to yourself, but you're going to have to put energy and time into it. I spent my whole life involved with everything. I started from ghosts to the occults, psychic powers. Then Bigfoot came into my reality. Then UFOs came into my reality. And when I was young, it was even deities. What I found to be, they are all real. I never got to see a Loch Ness Monster, which I don't care to see. It doesn't matter to me. I wasn't looking forward. I didn't have an intention to see a Bigfoot. When I saw my first show, UFO, I was only 6. I wasn't expecting it either. And I didn't know how I did what I did when I saw it. But there was witnesses every time. A lot of my experiences, there's always somebody around, which is a good thing. Because otherwise you could say, well, it was just a dream. It was just a bad vision, bad daydream that I had, whatever. You could say good. But if you believe aliens are working with you and helping you, it's a bad thing. Until something is completely manifested in a good way and proven to the world, it's not going to mean a thing. If you see a UFO tomorrow, go and tell people you saw it. Oh, so what? Oh, I saw one. I just got an email. I invited them on today, but I don't think they're going to come on. But they said in New York City, within the past 3 weeks, multiple people all saw UFOs. And I tried to tell them to come on. I said, come on, let's talk about it. But all the people in this one site, every single one of them saw a UFO the past 3 weeks. I know in Hawaii, if you talk to people that live on the beach, they see UFOs all the time. They see these green orbs going into the ocean, which is this underground city here. And there's one here and there's one on the other island. Well, I talked to Daryl, emailed yesterday. He's quite busy. He might come back. I don't know. There's just so much going on with people involved with our show and around it. There's a lot of drama. If you like drama, I mean personal drama. When we talk about alien drama, it's not the same as personal drama. So, to my friend Tajel 18, good and bad, he'll tell his story real soon, probably next month. He'll be starting a whole show as well. His own show, everything will be his directly. So that'll be cool. I don't know how much I'm going to be working with him on that or not. We'll see when it happens. So, like right now, I'm in a room that's has to be over 100 degrees or more because I'm just soaked. But I had to close the window because it's so noisy outside. And the fan will make too much noise over me. And it'll put a lot of noise on the microphone. But started when I was 14. I learned a lot. You can't learn something by not doing it. You can't learn how to go fishing if you don't go fishing. You can't learn how to swim if you don't go in the water. Everything I did, I was always willing. Hold on one second. Excuse me. To put my foot in the water, to do whatever I had to. Whether it was going to be a good or bad experience, that was still up in the air. And I hate to say it, a lot of them were always bad experiences. This life, we got to tell ourselves, are we ready to move forward? You ask yourself that all the time. Because you're going to stop and not think about it. And if you don't think about it, you're not going to want to do it or even care to do it or even realize you're not doing it. Many people will never find what they came here to find. They'll be in the program, they'll like the program, or believe the program's real. And I'm only going to say this to anybody that ever listens to this show that might be Christian or is a Christian. I was for years. I almost became a priest. Preacher, minister. I mean, I'm a minister now, but not the same kind of minister I would have been if I followed what I was doing when I was younger. But the lies that are there, I can't deal with them. And I don't want to. But sadly, people accept that program. Whether it's going to be real or not, they're going to have faith. Because somebody wrote in the Bible, have faith, that's all that matters. They said Jesus said that. No, he didn't talk about faith, belief. No, he taught how to have an experience. It was real, solid. If you did, you would understand God, you'd understand Jesus. Winters where? In Hawaii? Our temperature always stays between 75 and 85. That's our average temperature all year long. It drops down to 65. We had a record low this year. It goes up to maybe 90, 89 and things like that. But it's not like the mainland. We don't have 110 for a week at a time and things like that. At least not yet. I did say this month, by the end of the month, I see something dramatic happening. Mr. Sergeant 18 agreed with me. Robert Morningstar agreed with me. So we'll see. We'll see by the end of the month when the planets are in alignment and Mars is next to us and the magnetic fields are playing. Well, we can go into that, but I only have a limited time. 2 hours is, to me, a limited time. I go through a lot of different things at the same time. These people that will never find their mission, their vision. Why? Because somebody else told them something different. And they accepted it. If you're not looking for the truth, you won't find it. Well, they said it was the truth. Nobody can tell you the truth. You have to see it and experience and know it for yourself. Because it is your truth at that point. And then nobody can take it away from you. Or you should let nobody take it away from you. If you're a little child and you experience being out of your body or you see a spirit or something, it's already real to you. I mean, your parents can tell you anything they want because they're unaware. I don't know too many stories of aware parents having aware children and being able to teach them things. I mean, sure, people say they can and they are and all those things, but prove it. You know, I'd like to believe everything. I wish I could. And when I was little, I believed a lot of things were real. But when it's taken away, take away a belief that you believe in when you're little, you start breaking down the consciousness of a person. Here's how I mean that. From the time you're born till 8, 10, 12, you believe in Santa Claus. You believe in the Easter Bunny. You believe in the Tooth Fairy. Sure, one or two drop off here and there. But when you're told that you're not real, after your mother's been telling you that it's real, oh no, that's not real, we just made it up. And we do it. It shatters your thinking. But then on a religious part, where a parent says, well, Jesus is real, a poor child loses all these things, Superman, Batman, Easter Bunny, Santa Claus, and now Jesus is in that picture, or God's in that picture. Well, what makes him real? And then when the parent would come out and say, there's no way to prove that, understand it, which no priest or minister can do, why do you accept it? Experience life, and I always say experience death. I don't mean kill yourself and die, but there's many ways to experience death of the body for even a short period of time.